It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoff. The intensity just kicked up a notch for Game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Detroit Pistons at their home, the Palace of Auburn Hills. And guys, for the Pistons, they were very effective in asserting their will in Game 1, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into Game 2. And after winning Game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident? Yeah. Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Right.
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Hart. It's Indiana taking on the Detroit Pistons. Taking a look at Detroit. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Clarkson. Pau Gasol is out there with Turner. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's George in at the 3 slot. Shot's good by Clarkson.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Drummond the screen, and the wide open shot from Green. Off the inbound, no good.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Here's Gasol, and it's sent back by Drummond. Jackson passes to Gibson. Pistons passing it around. Johnson in the corner. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. And Indiana will go the other way with it. They are looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Yeah, I had the chills watching it. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Here's McCollum after the basket by Detroit. Outside, George, Clarkson, and once again off the mark by Indiana. The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Green slams it in.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Now, here's George. Off target from outside. Turner against Green. Can't connect from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
open look for Gasol, but he gets it back. Clarkson with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Floats one, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. C.J. McCollum third.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Nice job coming off that screen.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hand. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
George with the screen on Jackson. Clarkson gets to George. Feeds it to Clarkson. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Pass to Green. Now the dish to Johnson. It's tipped, and they get it back. Outside, Green. Back to Jackson. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. That's good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Indiana foul. Called George. First personal foul, team second.
Indiana making some changes. Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Thomas Robinson comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Clarkson. Pacers trail by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Robinson. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
So for the Pistons, Green comes in for Josh Gibson. And it's Jennings in for Reggie Jackson. And the Pacers also making a change. Simmons is checked in. Pacers trail by 6. Well, now let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Nate McMillan. Doris?
I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here. A nice shot by George. George has got his first points of the game.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Beverly against Drummond. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Here's Simmons. Drains it from beyond the arc. Simmons got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit. Nick Stauskas comes in for Johnson. Indiana trailing here. Carroll with it. There's a screen by Robinson. Shot off the pick. The shot by Carroll, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now here's Beverly following the miss by Freak, and Carroll gets it to go.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Here's Simmons. Hill has the open look. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. The pass to Green from deep three-point range. Another shot, and there's the bucket as Green finishes it off. Green's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Beverly dishes to Hill. Here's Robinson, cans the 12-footer. Robinson's got his second bucket.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And Robinson comes to help. Staskis, soft touch off the glass.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now, here's Beverly. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Just 5 on the clock. Green with the block. But they recover it. And Carroll gets it to go.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Green passes to Green. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And he gets it to go. Simmons got 5 points so far.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Tie game in Detroit. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
Indiana shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Green, he's in at shooting guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And Drummond kicks to Green. Deflects the pass. Paul George with the steal. He feeds it to Clarkson. No luck. Great D that time from Green. Jackson with it. George picks him up. They kick it out to Green. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Now the Pacers moving it up. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Adams checked in. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Gasol. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the first half.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Pistons trail by 5. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He finished with 48 points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great, Doris. Thanks. And a chance we see him top that performance right here tonight.
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drummond dishes to Johnson. Gibson passes to Jackson. Back to Gibson. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The drive by Jackson. Right block shot. Good as the jump shot falls. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one. Gasol screen. Gasol setting the pick for McCollum to the wing right side. And that one good from Clarkson. And the Pacers lead by 8.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And Adams kicks to Drummond. Johnson, a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's McCollum. Gasol setting the pick for McCollum. It's deflected and stolen by Drummond. Johnson attacking. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's George. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Drummond the screen. Jackson dishes to Drummond. Here's Gibson. Buries it down low. Gibson's got his second bucket tonight.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Outside, George. Turner with a screen on Drummond. George passes to Turner. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. Pacers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And a different look here for the Pistons. Johnson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Green comes in for Taj Gibson. Stauskas is checked in for Johnson. And it's Jennings in for Adams. He's off on the second. Pistons trail by 6. Now here's Jennings. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Johnson, and Turner with the block. Here's Simmons, guarded by Jackson. Robinson gets to Turner, and there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
And the Pistons making a change here. Green's checked in, and so he makes both from the line.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons answers.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. 4th, Freak.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Green dishes to Green. Kicks to Stauskas. And he's good on the 3-ball. Stauskas has got 5 points so far.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Here's Simmons. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Detroit on D. Robinson. Green with the rebound. Launches it. Green, no luck.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Beverly the pass to Simmons. Back to Beverly. Carroll. No one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Carroll's got the lead up to 8 now for Indiana. Jennings kicks to Green. Johnson the screen. Green dishes to Johnson. And that one's good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
First personal foul, teams first.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Pacers leading by 5. Beverly the pass to Robinson. Now the feed to Simmons. Back to Robinson. Indiana moving the ball outside Carroll, and Indiana another 3.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Got a piece of it. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Doris. Now, here's Beverly. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Jennings kicks to Green. He dishes it to Johnson. That's good. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Robinson goes in at the line by Indiana. Hill, the open look. And again, it's Indiana.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now, here's Green. He's got 16. Kicks it out to Jennings. Hands it from downtown. Jennings has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Beverly against Jennings. Beverly dishes to Simmons. No good. Great D that time from Green. From deep. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Pacers lead by 2. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat. Would have liked to have a stronger second quarter, but we know there's a lot of games left. Hopefully we can get back to how we started the game. That's all I got.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the 3rd quarter of basketball.
Hey, guys, let's settle down for a minute and talk about that first half. I don't need to tell you how important the rest of this game is, so listen close. We're being unselfish with the ball, and it's working. All the scoring opportunities have been coming because of the passing on that end of the floor, and I want to see that continue. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. We've got a very clear job to do, and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis.
You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere. I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Pau Gasol. Cullen is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Turner. And it's George in at the 3. Gasol fires. Good on the baseline, Jays. Gasol's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pacers. Green passes to Drummond. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now, here's Clarkson. Nice job coming off that screen.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The throw good. Clarkson. Pistons trail by 5. The drive by Green. The shot no good. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Turner banked in off the glass. Turner's got 8.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Green. Here's Drummond. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Turner kicks to Clarkson. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1. Pistons trail by 5.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Gibson the screen. Jackson dishes to Green. Pass to Drummond. He kicks it to Gibson. Pistons passing it around. 4 on the clock, and it's Drummond missing. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. McCollum, no good.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Drummond sets the screen for Johnson. Jackson has the open look. They grab their own miss. Drummond, good work defensively by Turner. Pacers leading by 5. McCollum passes to George. To the wing right side. Lets it go with the 3. McCollum, no good.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Green kicks to Jackson. Nailed from 3-point land. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Gasol. Here's Turner, and it's sent back by Drummond. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Jordan Adams, he's jacked in for Johnson.
Back on the floor. Jordan Adams.
Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by Adams.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
There's a screen. Green kicks to Adams. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Clarkson. Indiana again missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Gasol with the steal. Clarkson with the ball. Adams on him, and it's sent back by Drummond. Dishes it to Clarkson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now, here is George. Gasol is screen. George dishes to Gasol. It's stolen by Green. It's Jackson with the drive, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Green, the pass to Jackson. Green kicks to Gibson, puts up the baby hook. 6 on the shot clock. Adams' shot is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Bigs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
A different look here for Detroit. Johnson, he's checked in for Gibson. Green comes in for Jordan Adams, and it's Jennings in for Jackson. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Robinson comes in for Pau Gasol. Damari Carroll's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Clarkson. Now here's Carroll. He's got 11. And taken away by Johnson. Moving it up. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Johnson. And it's a 4-point Piston lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim. As they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Outside, Green. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Jennings kicks to Green. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
It's back to Jennings. Johnson with a screen on Beverly. Up off the screen. And the shot is good from Johnson.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And, that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half. Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Detroit leading by 6. Green dishes to Drummond. Green, the pass to Drummond. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Drummond's got 12.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He jumped center stage now.
McCollum kicks to Hill. Carroll dishes to Beverly. Hits it from 3-point range. Beverly's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on. What a tremendous game for Green. 8 rebounds and 3 blocks. Those are great numbers for him this quarter.
Just got a major second win since coming out of that locker room.
Take a breather, gentlemen. 3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Now here's Beverly, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Pistons leading by 5. Passes it to Green. Good. Green's got 28 points for the game.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And here's McCollum. Good if it goes. No good on that last second attempt there. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's Detroit leading by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Now Green. Green in a shooting guard. Green is out there with Johnson. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Gibson in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Green.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Clarkson passes to Turner. Feeds it to George. It's stolen by Green. Johnson kicks to Green. Takes it from 10. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gasol screen on Jackson. And dishes to George. There's the screen. Down low. It's good, and the Pistons lead has got to just 7 on the basket from Clarkson.
Good display of physicality by Gasol to set that shot up.
Jackson drives in, and he gets the bucket.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Drummond's checked in for Green. Carroll passes to Gasol. And again, it's Indiana converting. Pistons leading by 7. Jackson kicks to Green. Johnson dishes to Green. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunities.
Shooting free throws.
That's good from Green. And both free throws good for Green. Pacers trail by 9. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Turner. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Green. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'll probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
Jackson kicks to Green.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they have built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Now here's Jackson. Drummond the screen. From deep, Johnson. Paul George grabs the miss.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
During that break, Coach Nate McMillan had some words for his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Turner, the 10-footer. That one a little long. Pistons leading by 9. Right side, Green. Paul George with the steal. It's stolen by Green to the inside. Drummond passes to Gibson. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Clarkson kicks to George. The dish to Turner. Good looking screen by Gasol. Now the pass to George. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. Pistons leading by 9. The drive by Green. He feeds it to Gibson, and that one's good. Gibson's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is George. Kicks it to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Poked away, and it goes out of bounds.
Come on.
Last touch by Green.
This is disruptive.
Welcome, fans, to the FIBA qualifying round.
Here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 2.
They need to take it one possession at a time and not try to rush their three-point attempts here. If you have a good look at the three, take it with confidence. But if not, run your offense and get a good shot.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Miles Turner. First personal foul, team's third.
Drummond having a terrific game. He has 14 points, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
You got that right. He's giving them serious doubts about bringing the ball to the rim.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Can't hit. Pistons leading by 13. The feed to Johnson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And Gibson sends it down. Johnson dishes to Jackson. And here's Green outside. Good. Green's got 39.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Clarkson passes to Gasol. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Jackson with it. Outside, Green. Back to Jackson. Outside, Green. And there's the foul on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. Pacers trail by 16. McCollum kicks to Clarkson. There's the pick. He dishes it to George. It's stolen by Green. Goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with pace.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Detroit.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Green. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Turner comes with the double team. Johnson dishes to Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Green kicks to Jackson. Stolen by Clarkson. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. And too bad, I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They set the pick. Turner passes to George. Gasol is screen. Lets it go from the wing. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
I try my hardest not to put expectations on myself, at least in the sense of numbers. I mean, I can have a great game, but if I start demanding a double-double for myself each time out, and I start to snap watching, yeah, my game just takes a hit.
Your haymakers are no joke. We appreciate the time. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the game was going on. What do you think?
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so